purpose of this video is to show you how to properly print preview your work. One of the skill sets that we want you to have by the end of the class is how to create work that is print ready. The user ideally shouldn't have to do anything other than just press the print button, and the work that you have created should properly print out. In front of me is a recent assignment that somebody submitted. In it, you'll see a data section, which is a long series of accounts, as well as an answer section, which consists of 3 statements: an income statement, a statement of owner's equity, and a balance sheet. Right now, when I print preview the work using the print preview button up here, you can see, we'll give it a second, that it's one long dragged out page, and the work is so small that nothing is viewable. To fix this, we need to take it off the fit sheet to one page setting. There's lots of ways to do that, but one of the easiest is to click the page setup, undo the fit to 1 page wide by 1 page tall. So I'm just going to go ahead and adjust this back to 100%. And now you notice that if I preview my work, it's 8 pages long. I hope you can see that down at the bottom. Well, obviously, we don't want a short set of financial statements to be 8 pages long, so we need to insert page breaks where they belong. Probably the easiest way to do this is to go back to a normal view, and down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see the print preview icon. Actually, it's called page break preview. So down here in the bottom right hand corner, I'm going to click it, and Excel will show you where the current page breaks are ready to be inserted. That's where we get the 8 pages from. So in this example, there's one column printing out on a page all by itself, which is not ideal. So what we want to do is strategically move these dotted blue lines to places where we want the work to break. For example, I don't want the work to break in the middle of my data section, so I'm going to move my cursor to the dotted blue fill line and just drag it down. There's page 1. Page 2 is an income statement that breaks in the middle, which is not an ideal place. So I'm going to use my cursor, move to the dotted blue line, and click and pull it down to a more strategic place, which would be after net income. And I would continue to do that until the breaks are in appropriate places. Okay, so what's that going to look like? Again, you can hit the print preview button that you've heard me talk about in previous videos. And this will give us a printable view of what our work's going to look like. Down here you notice that it's down to a more reasonable 3 pages. So I'll scroll through. See, my data section is neatly on 1 page. My income statement is neatly on 1 page. And my statement of owner's equity and balance sheet is also neatly on 1 page. There's some other things we could do to clear this up, like centering our work in the middle, but I'll leave that for another video. Professor Johnson signing out.